so excited to be doing this. So fun to be doing this. Survivor Analyst here, people. Welcome to Quick Thoughts, Season 1, Episode 2. So, first off, going to be talking a lot about BB. While looking up images for this video, really sad to hear that he passed away. That just sucks. It sucks. It kind of just shows you how long this show has been on, too. That people are beginning to pass away that have played on the show. Just really sucks to hear. And BB, he really was focused on the camp life, and that's what I kind of want to touch upon a little bit. Because so many people talk about advantages, idols, the gameplay, who am I going to vote out, how am I going to stay in? But hold up, people. First off, you need to think about camp. Shelter, food, water, and that is the main aspect of this game, and I don't think a lot of people realize it. Building your shelter. BB's shelter was really good. It was a nice, simple triangle. I think that is, like, you have to build in a triangle to, get the water out and stuff. Dunno, never built a shelter before. The other thing, purely camp life, eat. You saw Tyson this season, and Natalie actually, buy the peanut butter, and Natalie and Tyson, guess what? The two people that ate peanut butter, that ate more food than the other people at Extinction, got back in the game. Tyson, in his season that he won, he did win immunity challenges. And you know why? Because he and Jervis went out every day and ate coconuts by themselves that nobody else ate. So you gotta eat. That's just how it is. Another camp life, quitting. BB talked about quitting, and I just want to implore you, if you are ever on Survivor and you think about quitting, stick through it, because there are probably thousands, if not millions, of people that apply for that show every year. And if you quit, for the people who are out there who have been trying to get on the show for 7-8 years or whatever, that's just the ultimate lame, in my opinion. Do not quit. Stick it out. If CBS wanted you on the show, then that means that you should stick it out. Okay? Do not quit. Okay. The second thing that I want to talk about is a little subtle subtle differences in production that they do now. They are really showing more of the people, because it's more about the people, because the people aren't focusing on blind sides or anything like that. There's more confessionals for every person, and every person, I feel like I know them better than some of the contestants for the earlier years, because there isn't that much strategy going on, especially since it's the early game. So it's really showing the people and less of the gameplay. And tree mail. We all know that's it there. Like, Adam, he found a secret advantage in Millennials versus Gen X. Like, people have found idols there. They use the paper for different things. Did you know you can use a tree mail paper to make paper beads for a fake idol? Keep that in mind. But they don't focus on tree mail. Like, getting tree mail in camp isn't really something that the producers really put on the show anymore. Okay? That's just the production side of it. And then the gameplay side of it, and like the social side. Being boss isn't the best. BB probably got voted off because he put himself in that leadership position. If you're on the game, put yourself into a position where you're influencing the person that's the leader, so you yourself are not targeted, but you are still driving the game. Next up on gameplay is, well, I mean, I guess it's a little bit more social, but really, Survivor is now, it's such a social thing. So many people watch it, and that's why it's had so many moments that are focusing on stuff like Sarah, I guess sorry, Lucina now, talking about gender bias. You had that moment with Zeke being outed in Game Changers, and then there's like Rudy talking about Richard Hatch, and you know, I myself am not very versed in this, but some of the vocabulary that he was using maybe wouldn't be accepted today, you know, but it was in the early 2000s or late 90s or whatever. But Survivor is becoming a platform for people to speak out, like Kelly, like Zeke, and I think that's awesome. Like, it's really cool that they are able to focus on that, or maybe not focus, but have that be an aspect in the game. That is really awesome. And more on the social part, people didn't really know the game, so obviously the gameplay was not that sophisticated. Like, alliances weren't really even a thing. Like, there might be people who say, "Oh, this guy's annoying. Oh, I agree. Let's vote him off." But it wasn't like me and you till the end. It was not like that at this point. So I really like this format. I think that I'm gonna do it talking about camp life, then the social, physical, basically having like a setup where I talk about camp, social, gameplay, something like that. I did enjoy that, and I think that organizing the videos will be something that I'm doing. Challenge: eat gross stuff. Everyone ate gross stuff on both tribes. There was a showdown. Whoever ate it quicker was the winner. You had to eat a bug. Not really. Not really that crazy. Tribal. The person voted off BB. Reason? Annoying. He was the boss, and if he wasn't the boss and was annoying, it would have been Ramona who goes home, but he was the boss. And another thing that I want to stress, he wanted to go home. He said that he wanted to go home, and that's what compelled people to vote for him. So, I mean, that's why he got sent home. A couple other quick things about tribal. Addition by subtraction is a thing in this game. If you vote out the right person, it will push your tribe together, and you really got to figure out when you're going to subtract, and when you're going to add to your alliance, and timing is huge. The idea of voting someone out has changed. It wasn't about who was a threat. It wasn't about who was in your alliance or your partner or who was a challenge beast or whatever. It was just people voting for who they genuinely just didn't want to interact with anymore or couldn't get them farther in the game. Now, I know that is the basis of voting, but just, it's so different. It's so different back then. And Jeff said for the first time, I'll tally the vote. I'll go tally the votes. But he's still saying, still not saying some of his catchphrases, but I can't wait for him to start saying some of those phrases that we all know and love from Jeff. Well, those are my quick thoughts on Season 1, Episode 2 of Survivor. My Twitter is in my bio. I hope you guys will go check it out. Get involved in some of the discussions that are happening there and on hashtag Survivor on YouTube and on Twitter. The Survivor community is great. Get involved in it. And if you are 16 or older, you can now register at survivorcasting/cbs.com. I wouldn't. CBS/survivorcasting.com. So if you're 16 or older and you love this game, do it. I would love to see you on the show. So, this is Survivor Analyst signing out. I'll see you guys next time.